Morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast, hello, hello, hello. It is wonderful to be able to connect with you. Wonderful to be able to say hi. What are you up to? What's going on? How are you doing? For those of you who will be live, yes, yes, yes. Let's play, let's play. Let's do it, let's do it. For those of you who will hashtag it and replay it, okay, I can appreciate that. For those of you who will be on, I don't know you on. I might not never know you on. All right, all right. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road. Hey, Letitia, are you back in Michigan? I saw your pomegranate. Uh, for those of you who will be on, and I don't know you on, but you used by Papa, right? I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Whichever way you find yourself, I am grateful. I'm grateful. Grateful that we get to engage and all of that good stuff. Morning, Judith. Good morning and welcome. Letitia, I know you had a good time. I'm glad you got a chance to go and enjoy your sister and all of the fresh fruit that you can pull off the tree. All right. All right. All right. So we've been talking about this statement. We've been coming from this statement that I heard Wayne Dyer say that we don't know enough to be pessimists. Like we don't know enough to be pessimists. Um, and so that comes with this idea. Had a beautiful time, and yes, the fruit was. I'm glad. I'm glad. And so it comes with this idea that let's see, what am I trying to say here? That believing, right? Believing is so imperative, but aligned with that, or what goes with that, is the action behind the belief, because we can have dreams and visions, but if we don't have any steps towards it, then do we really believe, right? Do we really believe, or is it just wishful thinking, wishful hoping without any action, like wishful thinking? So, often if we think something is impossible, if we think that a thing cannot happen for us, we've got to look at where we're putting our energy, like how we're focusing. Uh, and again, Wayne Dyer was like, we don't know enough to be pessimistic about life, about humans, about mankind, about the earth, about, a disease, about whatever. Like, we don't know enough because, about the potential for it. We just don't know enough. And so, since there are all kinds of possibilities in this here universe that Papa has created, why not lean towards the possibility that is a lift for you? Why not lean towards a possibility that is going to help you, that's going to move you in the direction of your dreams? Why not lean towards that possibility? Why not lean towards those possibilities? Since we have, since we have, I don't know, that's what I want to say there. So many things. But I think one, since the possibilities exist and they are endless. So I invite us to believe, like literally believe, like know that it is possible. Good morning, Sherry Naylor. Welcome, dear. And know that it's possible for you. Not just that it's possible for others, but know that it's possible for you. So believe in the dream that you dream. That dream came from Papa. He wouldn't give you the dream if he didn't give you the wherewithal to fulfill the dream. So believe in the dream and be in action towards that dream of yours. But so that's why sowing and reaping is included in this conversation. Because if you believe, you got to sow into that dream. Yep. It's the only way to reap. It's a surefire way to reap. If you believe, then you got to be in action. If you really believe, like, I believe this is possible, I know your belief by the actions. I believe we're going to. Okay. What are you doing to ensure that thing? Like, we don't deserve something just because we are, right? We don't deserve the fruit of something just because we exist. We deserve the fruit of something because we've sown, right? We deserve a harvest because we've sown, right? Because we have sown a harvest. And that's where the deservability comes from, because we have leaned into that thing, and we're sown into that. We've leaned into it, and we sown into it. So, okay, this is that. So what I need. And so I was trying to see which one is this. I'm always printing something out. Yeah, so basically, oh, this is what's her name. So yeah, when we do our part, when I do my part, I expect outcome. I expect results. So if I'm in a learning situation and I study, I expect to do well on whatever the assessment is. If I prepare myself for a situation, I expect to do well in that situation. I do. And so if I haven't prepared, then my belief can be challenged a lot easier than when I've done the pre-work, when I've prepared. So belief is only part of it. Do you believe? Well, scripture talks about faith in action, right? We will know, basically, faith without works, right, is dead. Like, I don't really, show me your faith by your action. Do you really have faith in the thing? Then you will act on the thing. Otherwise, it's a pipe dream, right? It's a wish, but a wish has no energy behind it. Good morning, cousin. Happy hump day. Much love to you and yours as well. A wish has no push behind it. It has no momentum behind it. It's just a wish. Oh, I wish. No, I believe. I mean, it even feels different when you say it. I wish I could. I believe I can. And I really like to take it a step further than belief, knowing, like a knowing in my soul. I know that this thing is for me. I know that this is possible. I know that I will get closer and closer. I know that I one day will. As a matter of fact, it already is now, because for God, there is no time. We are subject to time. God is not. God resides outside of time because he created everything there is. So I'm just going to align with Papa and call it now. call those things that be not as though they were. And I'm just going to call them as now. Okay. Now is the time. Now is the dream fulfilled. Now is the dream fulfilled. So I'm walking in the fulfillment of the dream. I'm walking it and I'm feeling it. I'm using all my senses to experience it in my now. In my now. It's done. It's a done deal. I will feel the emotions of the dream fulfilled right now. That makes it more real. That brings all of your faculties into operation to help you fulfill the dream that is yours to fulfill. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm inviting you to experience it. I'm inviting you to know that it's yours to have. Whatever that dream that Papa has dreamt for you, why would he dream it and not have it for you? But you've got to align with him. Believe. Believe in the thing that's in your belly. Believe in the possibility that's for you. Believe that you can do, that is available for you. Just believe. Not just. Believe and. Believe and be in action. Believe and show up. Believe and sow. Believe and. It's not just believe, but believe and. Because when you are in action, something happens. Something happens. If you just keep doing what you've always done, you're going to get, what you've always got. We all know that. But when you act on a thing, there is a reaction. To every action, there is a reaction. There's a response. So what is it that you need? What do you need in order to fulfill the thing that you desire to fulfill? What's that thing for you? So I invite you, beloved, to, first of all, just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean that it can't happen. What might you need to do differently? How might you need to show up in a different way for that thing? Like, we don't ever know what's around the corner. We don't ever know what chess move Papa has made on our behalf. We don't ever know what the possibilities hold for us, right? We don't ever know. So just know, believe, lean into the thing that is yours to lean into. Know that it is for you. What is for you is for you. And there is nothing anyone can do to stop what is for you but you. There's nothing anyone can do to stop what is for you but you. You can decide not to align with Papa. You can decide not to believe. You can decide not to lean into the dream. You can decide to be pessimistic. You can decide to not be in action. You can decide to keep doing the same things you've always done. You can decide. No one else can decide that for you. Only you can decide that. So since we have the decision-making power, why not decide the opposite? Decide to believe. Decide to lean into the dream. Decide to align with Papa. Decide to know that it's yours, that it's already done in God's economy. Decide that you will be in action and that you will make whatever adjustments you need to make, that you will tweak it and turn it and adjust it and flex it and pivot and adopt, that you will do all the things until you arrive at the fulfillment of that dream. Decide that it is a non-negotiable, beloved. Decide that it is yours to have, that you will walk it, talk it, live it, breathe it, touch it, feel it, smell it, maybe even taste it. Decide that it is yours, it's already done, that it's your birthright, and that you will experience the fruition of the baby in your belly, of the dream that you only once dreamt, of the vision that's within you, of that which you know is yours to do, to have, to be. Decide that it's already done. It's just a matter of time. And it's only a matter of time. Manifestation is only a matter of time because we live inside of time. But if we think from God's perspective, from Papa's perspective, it is already done. Already done. And again, you can experience it by envisioning, by visioning. What am I trying to say? I can't think of the word. You can experience it by using your imagination. How about that? Take some time and visualize. That's what I'm trying to say. And visualize it like meditation. Take some time and visualize the thing manifested What will you hear when it's manifested? What will you see when you're experiencing manifestation of it? What will you touch when when the dream is manifest? What might you taste when the dream is manifest? What might you say when the dream is manifested? What might you smell when the dream is manifested? I invite you to employ all of your senses in a visualization towards the manifestation of the dream that is yours. It's powerful stuff. That's how the Queen's Adventure came to be. That's exactly how it came to be. Papa just spoon fed that thing to me. Brian, hey sis. Good morning, sis. So good to see you. So whatever is your dream, let's just lean into the dream. Let's lean into it. Let's visualize it. Let's visualize the dream and see the manifestation of that thing. Visualize it and see the manifestation of the dream. I invite you to that. I do. I invite you to see it. I invite you to visualize. I invite you to the manifestation of your dream. All right? Look, beloved, we are amazing beings. We have divinity flowing through our veins. Our blood is intertwined with the creator of the universe. He spoke and we came into existence. He knit us together in our mother's womb. He knew us before we were formed there. And he has a plan, an intent for our lives. Why not just align with that plan? Why not go with the flow of who you are, of how you are, of what's naturally yours? Why not just say yes to you, yes to my dream, yes to the manifestation of it, yes to the walking out of it? Why not say yes to it, to the belief of it, to the possibility of it? Yes, say yes to it. So I love you, beloved. I really do. I appreciate you and I value you. And at the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, and we gave up the right to not be amazing. I'm just saying, you might as well believe it's the opposite. Why live that life? I know. I have. I don't want to no more. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.